Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Susie from Sea Salt and Stitches. Thanks so much for joining me again today. I have been quite quiet on my channel recently. I've been beavering away in the background but just haven't had many opportunities to film one-off videos. I'm sort of doing like a sequence of videos that I'm prepping at the moment. So I'm sorry about that, but I thought I would quickly jump on and talk about some spring sewing plans that I have come up with. The lighting isn't great today, so I'm really sorry about the lighting. It's gonna maybe be going bright and dark, and it's one of those crazy days. Ironically, this week the UK is being absolutely pummeled with really cold weather and snow, and we're nearly in March, and I'm going to be talking about lovely, nice, light, springy fabrics and clothes. So, you know, I'm getting prepared for nicer weather, which will come. It will come. So really quickly, because I'm sure some of you will ask, I'm wearing the gable top from Jennifer Lauren Handmade Patterns. I'll put the link down below to that pattern. It's a really great t-shirt pattern, lovely neckline detail. The fabric I bought from Sew Over It. I don't think they have it in their stock anymore, but if I can find it anywhere else, I will try and link it down in the description box as well. It's actually like a terry, but with a metallic print on top of it. It's really cool, unusual fabric. I love it. I made it for the hashtag Smiley challenge that was going on earlier this year, and there's a video to that, so I'll link it up if you want a bit more information on this top. I'm also wearing my lovely scissor necklace that I got from Becky Queen of Frocks, and again I'll put the link down below if you fancy picking up a pair for yourself. They're really good fun. Actually, just a little side story that it makes me laugh so much is whenever I wear this, my little boy who's 2.5, he goes, "Careful mummy, scissors are sharp." Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Oh, they're so cute, aren't they? Anyway, at least he's learning a lesson about scissors. It's good, even if they are wooden, but anyway. So if you've been following my vlog for a little while, you'll know that at the end of summer last year, I put together a sort of mini collection that I called my Indian Summer Collection, and I pulled fabrics from my stash together that I thought paired quite well, along with a few pieces from my current wardrobe that I hadn't made, and I thought they all tied in really nicely, and I made some sewing plans to create a sort of mini capsule wardrobe or collection essentially. And I really enjoyed that process, and I wanted to do something similar, so I'm here today with a spring version of a collection. I don't have a name for it yet, maybe I will do by the time this video goes up, but not at the moment. But it's all fabrics from my stash, which maybe is not so fun for some of you if you like watching vlogs and getting inspiration for fabrics to buy. If I can find them online, I will link, but I'm sorry guys, most of this stuff has been in my stash for a while. If you've seen my stash video, watch it there if you haven't. You'll know I have quite a lot. I mean, it's not the biggest stash, but it's certainly not the smallest either. And, you know, I am trying my best to hashtag shop the stash. So I am doing that with this. Kind of. Actually, the very first fabric I'm going to show you is not old, sorry. It's fairly new to my stash. And it is this amazing fabric. I really hope the light will do it justice, because the colour is just so beautiful, for me anyway. I think everyone's sort of getting an idea that I love pinks and berry colours a lot. I think they suit my colouring, and I'm just drawn to them. Every time I see them, it's just, I cannot resist a lovely berry, magenta, really, especially if it's a really rich colour. Oh, I just love it so much, and that is exactly what this is. This is a linen that I bought from Guthrie Ghani. and it's a really lovely cloth actually. I haven't washed it, so I'm not sure what it's going to be like, because linen changes quite a lot when you wash it actually, because it's got a treatment on it to sort of give it that crispness. But then once you wash it, you get that lovely sort of crinkly effect that some people don't like. I really like it. Anyway, waffling. This, I have a lot of it, as you can probably see. I mean, it's gonna divide you guys, I know it will, but you know, I'm sewing for myself and I'm excited about this. This is going to be hopefully a Romana coat from By Hand London. Again, I'm gonna link, I'll put up a picture of course here, and then I will link to everything in the description box. Don't forget that, guys. If you want to get a link to anything I'm talking about, do check the box down below, click to make it bigger, and you can get all the info there. And yeah, so I'm actually thinking, I know the Romana is sort of like a winter coat, but I mean, it's just a beautiful shape, and I love the long lines of it, and the collar, and the sort of faux welt pockets are so pretty. And it really actually did sing to me a bit like a duster coat. Here's a few examples of the sort of coats that I've been eyeing up and thinking I would really love. And I mean, obviously it's going to be quite a statement in this colour. But I just love it. I just love this colour so much, and I think it would be really nice. Yeah. So this coat is a big job. I'm kind of nervous about doing it. It was supposed to be for a Sew My Style challenge for February, but I was too busy. I didn't have a chance to even start it. I had too many other things going on. This is the jumping off point for my mini collection, really. So I have to get this coat made, otherwise the other things just, you know, it just doesn't work as nicely as if this is sort of the key feature of, or the key piece of the collection. So bearing this in mind, I have a few other pieces, and I'll actually just insert right now a picture of the fabrics that I'm essentially going to be working with. It's a lot smaller than my last collection because I just don't want to overwhelm myself. At the moment I haven't included any ready to wear pieces in there, but I know I have things that would pair quite nicely with these fabrics that I've selected. And like I said, I really don't want to overwhelm myself with too much to take on, because I actually have quite a few other little projects going on in the background as well at the moment. And the Romana coat's a big project, as I said. So, okay, so I'm going to start with the basic piece of this collection that essentially is going to go with everything. And it is this denim fabric, severely frayed because it has already been washed. It is a stretch denim that I think I bought from Sew Over It with the intention of making Mia jeans. But I have been asked to collaborate with someone on making a pair of ginger jeans, and because I think that will help hold ourselves accountable. Again, that's what I need. I need someone to sort of spur me on to do the bigger projects. I've sort of said yes, so I was like, well, I might as well just use this fabric for my ginger. It's just a dark denim with a good amount of stretch. I hope it is the right kind of fabric for the ginger jeans. I don't know. It'll be sort of high-waisted skinny jeans. That version of the ginger is what I'm going to do anyway. So that's it. Nice dark denim jeans. And then, excuse that bang, and then I have 3 tops and a skirt to come. So I'm going to start with this one because it is so much fun. These lovely ladies who are swimming around. It's just a cotton, quite a, I'd say a cotton poplin. It's not as fine as a lawn, yeah, but it's not very heavyweight either. I don't know if this is around anymore, guys, if you guys are screaming over this and wanting some of it. The sewing community went crazy for this print probably about 5 years ago, I think. I made a Sewaholic Camby out of this fabric, and this is the remnants that I have left. I have probably about 1 meter squared plus a really long strip. So I am hoping to get the bodice part of a blouse out of the meter squared, and then the sleeves out of the long strip, because as I say, I've already cut into this fabric and I've got a really random shape of it left over. But I definitely have enough to make a top of some kind, so that's why I'm being a bit vague about what pattern I'm going to make this. But I am thinking I might like to try the Beatrix from Made by Ray. It's on my Make 9 list, which, side note, I have yet to make anything from my Make 9 list, and by the time this goes up it'll be March, and I haven't even started it. But the Ginger Jeans are on my Make 9, the Romanas on my Make 9, and Beatrix are on my Make 9. So if I do this little mini collection, it's going to absolutely smash a whole pile off the list, which will be lovely. So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking, and you know, it's gonna look great with the Ginger Jeans like this, and then just throw that Romana coat over the top. Oh sorry ladies, you're upside down. And you see the pink in the bathing costumes are pretty similar. So really think that's gonna be nice little summery outfit. So the next top I have planned for is out of this fabric here. And again, this is a cotton lawn, which, to be honest, I don't really like sewing clothes out of cotton lawns, because this is the truth, guys. I am the laziest person when it comes to ironing. I'm really good when it comes to ironing while I'm sewing or pressing. All my seams are always pressed, everything, I mean it's non-stop pressing, because it is so important when you're sewing. It makes a huge difference. But see, once it gets turned into a piece of clothing and it's in my wardrobe, oh, I could not be bothered ironing it. That's the truth. That is the absolute truth. So that is why I actually don't sew very much out of cotton lawns, but it's in my stash. It goes so well with this collection. I really wanted to get it sewn up. I think I have 2 meters off it. Do I? Maybe 1.5 meters. No, I don't know, doesn't matter. Well, it does, because again, I don't know what to make out of this. Would you guys help me? What do you think? Maximum 2 meters. It's not very wide. Think about it as maybe 1.5 meters. Let me see. Oh yeah, 2 meters. 2 meters, that's sort of what I do. But it's really not very wide. Oh, it's very narrow. It is, it's got something written on the selvage, doesn't it? I will probably cut some of this. Michael Miller. It is a Michael Miller Wild Blossoms print. I think I picked this up from the Village Haberdashery. They were having a sale one time and I picked it up along with another piece ages ago. Again, guys, I really don't think it'll be in stock now. But I'm really not sure. I'm sort of thinking like a button-up blouse, but I might not have enough fabric for it. I'm going to show you my next fabric, and then we're going to come back to what we could make with this fabric, okay? Because I will explain all when you see the other fabric. So I have this lovely fabric that is like a soft minty sagey green, sort of in between the two, with the off-white polka dot on it. It is again cotton, but really light and soft and delicate. It's the most beautiful fabric actually. And I bought this from Ditto Fabrics years ago, guys. Again, they might not have it in stock. If they do, I'll link it. Because I have had a skirt pinned on Pinterest for years and years and years, and I'm sure you guys will all probably have it in your Pinterest board of some description, or have seen it along the years popping up many times, because I've seen it so many times as well. Here's a picture here. And I just saw this fabric and I was like, oh, that's that skirt. That is that skirt. So I want to essentially recreate that skirt, but maybe tailor it slightly to suit me a bit more. So I mean, I've really studied the pictures that I can of that skirt, and it's a gathered waistband, and then the sort of second layer down, the second tier is gathered as well. So I'm going to change that slightly because I don't really want a gathered waistband on me, but I'm going to do like, essentially I'm going to take a pencil skirt top and then cut it off where I think is most flattering, and then attach a gathered tier down underneath it. But the pencil skirt with some darts around the waist instead. I think it's going to be more flattering. This fabric is really, as I said, so light, so I'm going to either be lining it or underlining it. Probably underlining. No, lining. I'll decide closer time. So anyway, a little bit controversial what I'm going to say now, because some of you will be like, what? You can't put those two together. I actually think it looks super cute. Not for an wear all the time kind of outfit, but a top in this, how can I do it so you can see it? A top in this and the skirt in that. Yes, maybe a little crazy, but the green in this is really quite complementary to this green. They're not identical, but I think they go together quite nicely. I really hope you can see that in this shot. But my issue is with the type of skirt that this is going to become, I need to make this into a blouse or top that again would look nice with that skirt. So I mean, the best I could see is it needs to be tucked in, or it needs to be like super duper cropped so it stops just slightly below the waistband of the skirt, just so that you still get the nice silhouette of the fitted skirt at the top anyway. Otherwise I'm just going to look enormous if this was hanging down low, and then it literally would just be the ruffle underneath it, and that would look really unflattering. So guys, what do you think in terms of what I could make out of this that doesn't take up too much fabric either, and that would look nice tucked in? But maybe I should just do another Beatrix. Is that a bit boring to do two Beatrixes? Would they tuck in nicely? They would maybe be a bit bulky tucked in, especially since this is such a lightweight fabric. You know what, the more I talk, the more I'm like, oh, maybe I'm changing my plans already. Just go with it. But this is why I like doing these videos, actually, because I like to hear your comments and suggestions and hear what you think would be nice. Anyway, the other thing is, this top would obviously go really nicely with the jeans, and also how nicely does that pair together. It's so cute. And I have two more things to show you. So this has been in my stash for a while now. I think I actually got this from FC Fabrics. Really good value fabrics there if you haven't checked out that website. And this is silk in a lovely, just slightly off-white shade, and I'm just going to make an Ogden cami out of this because that's exactly what I bought it for, and it's just a perfect little wardrobe staple essentially. And again, I just think it just goes nicely with these things. So I just keep saying the same thing over and over again. So yeah, obviously, you know, silk cami and jeans, very nice, and you could put that over the top. That would be a really chic outfit actually. So that's that. Again, it would look so pretty with this skirt. Like, beautiful, wouldn't it? Oh, so nice. I love that. The only combo you can't do, I mean, I'm not so crazy when it comes to print matching. I'm not going to do that. No, not going to do that. Okay, and then I just have a few sort of bonus cards that may or may not be part of this collection, but I'm just going to throw them into the video now anyway. I have this really lovely sort of linen cotton blend, denim chambray type fabric. It's actually very lightweight. It is so beautiful. I love this fabric so much. It's been in my stash a good few years. I bought it from the Gold Hawk Road in London. And I'm being so scared to sew it up. It wasn't expensive, because Gold Hawk Road's generally not expensive. I just know it's a really good quality, lovely fabric, that I would maybe not. I'm talking myself out of it. Right, no, I'm going to do it. This is the whole problem. This is why I have a stash, because I just keep going, no, it's too nice, it's too nice. I don't want to wreck it. I don't want to wreck it and make the wrong thing out of it. I'll just buy some more fabric and I'll use that instead for this project I'm planning. That is why I have a stash. Okay, and I'm trying to tell myself, stop it, use your stash. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, so I was thinking a Bettine, Tilly and the Buttons Bettine dress out of this. I have not made it yet. I have recently bought it for a sort of project I'm working on in the background, which I really hope does come to fruition. But I need to make the Bettine to test it out. And I thought this would be really nice. And again, throw this over the top of it. Could look really lovely, couldn't it? I'm making quite a mess in front of me here. I'm not sure if it's in shot or not. But yeah, I thought, you know, just a classic throw on everyday dress would look lovely in this, and you know, nice for springtime. So that's what I was thinking about making out of this. And again, I just thought it would be nice with the blues that are in the collection. I have two more things that I have made, or I'm in the process of making and filming, by the way, guys, out of these two fabrics here. So I will essentially already have made them by the end of today, hopefully. And they're just little hemlocks. This will be like a little short sleeve hemlock, and this is a cowl neck hemlock, guys. And again, they would just be so nice as part of this collection, but like I'm literally just throwing everything into this collection and turning it into a massive big thing, so that might not happen. Right, so the very final aim I have for my little spring collection is I would really like to try the 10 by 10 challenge again. I'm assuming that it's going to keep on going. It is run by Lee from Style Bee, I think. I'll put the details down below if you've never heard of it. It is essentially sort of a wardrobe challenge. It's not a sewing challenge, but I know there are sewers out there who have taken it up. Like, for example, the lovely Eleanor from Randomly Happy. I know she's done this challenge with her homemade clothes, handmade clothes. And I did it too. I'll put a link down below to the blog post that I wrote up about it. It was very much, I picked the colour palette of sort of red, white and black. And it worked really well, but I got so fed up with the colour black by the end of it. I haven't told you what it's about, sorry. You take 10 pieces of clothing, including shoes and outerwear, but not like your pajamas or your underwear or like workout gear or anything like that. And you have only those 10 pieces to mix and match over a 10-day period. And they run the challenge, I think 4 times a year, so once every season. So there's a winter one, a spring one, a summer one, an autumn one, or fall. And I did the, actually it was spring last year, that's when I did it. And I think that was part of the problem, was I picked black and I was really just feeling like, oh, it was cold, but I just wanted a bit more colour. Okay, there was red in there, but I just wanted a bit more colour, more springy feel to it. So that's why I thought this time round, let's see if I can get these made in time. I'm assuming it'll be held in April. So I'm stressed out already thinking about all these things that I have to make. Some of them will be easy, like Ogden Cami will be easy. I also think the little gathered skirts shouldn't take too long. The Bettine wouldn't take too long. Gingers are a big one. Romana coat's a big one. And then, I mean, the Beatrix probably wouldn't take too long, but whatever I make with the other floral fabric, if it's got buttons, that'll take longer. I'm always so scared of buttons. Buttonholes, basically. Anyway, I'm so waffling, guys. But yeah, so that's what I would like to do, is to maybe use these in some way to then play along with the 10 by 10 challenge. Let's see if I can do it. So guys, if you have any suggestions for any of the fabrics I've shown, what do you think? Do you think they pair together nicely? Do you think I'm a little crazy? Probably. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please be nice as well, as possible. And I will now head off, and I'm going to be filming some exciting projects which may or may not be up already before this video. I don't know what order I'm going to do it in. I'm having a whole day of filming today because I've got the day to myself. It's very exciting. Doesn't happen very often. Trying to make the most of it. And so yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Sorry it's been very waffly. Hopefully you don't mind too much. If you did enjoy the video and you like these sorts of planning videos, please give me a thumbs up so I know to do more of them. And please do subscribe if you want to see how I get on with making these things. Then you'll get a little update. Press the bell so that you get a notification as to when I put up another video. And I will be back again very soon. Bye!